Hello, my name is Angie King, and this presentation is on couples living together prior to marriage. Dating through the years has changed greatly. Back in the day, dating was considered a courtship, and the man would court the woman that he wanted to spend time with to get to know, to see if they were fit for marriage and for life. Courting was typically done in the woman's home and was always accompanied by her family to ensure that the man had only the best intentions, and those intentions would be marriage. Skip ahead a few decades, and the process of courtship has changed greatly. Yes, couples still spend time together, but it's taken a different form. Instead of him going to the woman's house and getting to know her and her family, it's more of a public affair now. And they go to, see movies, out to dinner, go to dance clubs. So the communication is less at that point. And then after the date, they go back to their own houses and they really never see how one another lives. More and more couples nowadays are cohabitating together. And hopefully they are sitting down and discussing exactly why they want to move in together. Damona Hoffman, a radio show host for Dates and Mates and author of 6 Crucial Questions to Ask Before Moving In Together, suggests that we ask the following. 1 is, why are we moving in? Well, when you move in together, a lot of times the woman feels that marriage is going to be the end result. That is not necessarily what is going to happen. So if marriage is your goal, make sure you sit down and discuss that and make sure it's a mutual goal. Number 2 is, do you want children? It is never too early to discuss children. Statistics have shown that couples that move in together often become pregnant within a year. So this is a big discussion and it's a must-have. Number 3 is, what are we going to do with finances? Financial obligations, it's a big source of tension for couples. So make sure you know who is going to be paying what and what each other's responsibilities are. Number 4 is, your place or mine? A lot of times the woman will move in with the man, or the man, the woman. Whichever the case, there's a sense of dominance over the household already. So it's really suggested that you find a place together instead of moving in, in one house or the other. Number 5 is, when do we check in? Checking in is very important. A lot of times goals change, situations change. So sit down, make dates, make timelines for when things are going to happen. Because a lot of times one may feel things are going smoothly and the other may feel it's not. So make sure you sit down and write your goals out. Number 6 is, what happens if we break up? Well, when cohabitating together, material possessions are gathered. And if you break up, it needs to be known who is going to receive what. You should probably put this in writing. The studies have shown in the past years that couples are at greater risk for divorce if they live together prior to marriage. But newer studies have come out and they are saying that, those older studies were not conducted properly and you actually aren't at any greater risk living together prior to marriage. Casey Guerin, author of Great News for Couples That Want to Live Together, states in her article about those previous studies and how other factors were taken into account when the study was taken. So if you take those other risk factors out, then there really is no difference if you live together, if you don't live together, in regards to getting divorced. When couples live together prior to marriage, they get to know each other. You have to spend time together. You have to talk to each other. So if there's a problem, you can't retreat to your house and not face the issue. So when you live together, you have to face it. You're forced to discuss and work through any problems that you have. Another great thing about living together is, we all have pet peeves. So you can work through them, you can discuss them. So it would seem like cohabitating would actually make it a better chance for a happily ever after.